Hello and welcome to this week's, what was that? Well, hello and welcome to this week's Musings and Messages. I am Sharice Williams, spiritual guide, author, paranormal investigator, here to help you usher in your week ahead. So this video is for the week of April 15th to the 21st. Musings and Messages is a way for us to just kind of connect at the beginning of the week, maybe talk about some energies and things that are going on right now, as well as for you to pick your reading. So you'll pick your cards and you'll receive your reading and kind of your message for the week ahead, something to just kind of keep in mind as you move through the week. Something I want to talk about this week for our musing section of our video is crystals and rocks and stones and twigs, even things you can find in nature. I love crystals, okay? Don't get me wrong. Like the fancy, beautiful, the nice crystals that you can purchase from different shops and that you can even go find yourself. I love crystals. I love a good crystal. However, they are not needed. Like you don't have to have crystals to work with these energies, to work with these spirits, to work with the spirits of stones and earth. You don't have to go buy an expensive crystal. Those are great. However, you can find them just outside on your nature walks. You can find them in your neighborhood. You can find them sometimes even walking through a parking lot. There may be like a stone or a pebble that calls out to you. Like I have this guy right here. How cool is he? Tell me you don't see that face, right? He is one of my favorite crystals, or not crystal, one of my favorite stones that I have. I love this guy so much. He's so fun to meditate with. The objects that you can find out in nature each have their own story, each have their own lesson, each have their own energy and vibration, and something that they can bring to your life or bring to your spiritual practice or your magical practice, your meditation practice. They're good to just even kind of keep around. Here's another one. This is actually a little hagstone that I found at the beach. Oh, she's got such a beautiful energy as well. And I found her. And sometimes I think these can be even better than the fancy crystals, because I feel like these ones kind of find us, and this can be said for crystals as well, that you find at stores or in shops or whatever. I feel like the stones that we find out in nature really are finding us on our path when we're meant to find them. Like this guy I literally found as I was on my path in the woods walking along the river, and I found this dude. Like he found me when he was supposed to. Same with this, literally walking my path along the beach, and I found this stone here. And they enter your life for a reason. There may be an energy that they hold, a story that they hold. Hi, Lucy. So don't discredit the things that you find out in nature. They're so special. They're so unique. And that's kind of just what I wanted to share with you. So I like to, maybe I was a teacher in a past life, because I like to give people homework. If you've ever done any of my online classes that I used to do, or any sort of coaching with me, I like to give homework, little assignments. So if you would like a little assignment this week, your assignment is to go out into nature. And I don't want you're going to set the intention of, I'm going to find a rock or a stone, or I don't have one of my sticks around here. It could even be a stick that you find, but you're going to find an object out in nature, and you're going to set that intention as you go out into nature. But then I kind of want you to forget about it. So I don't want you to go on your walk and like purposely be looking around everywhere. And is this rock for me? Is this stick for me? Just kind of try to enjoy being in the moment, enjoying nature. And then the next thing you know, you're probably going to look down and you're going to be like, wow, that rock looks really cool. And you dig it out and you pick it up and you're like, this is for me. Give it a second, hold it, and see. Because not every rock is meant for you. I've found some really cool rocks before when I've gone out walking along the river, and I pick it up and I'm like, ooh, this is really cool. But then I get the intuitive feeling that like, nope, I'm not meant for you. Thank you for enjoying me for this moment, but please put me down. I'm not meant to go with you. So trust your intuition. Pick up whatever rock or object that you're finding and give it a minute. Like, introduce yourself, maybe close your eyes and take a breath while you're holding it and see how it feels. If it feels right in your hand, and you'll know. If it feels right, then bring it with you. Ask, you want to come home with me? And take it with you. So that is your homework for the week. And if you do that, please, please, please post a story or something on social media and tag me in it. I would love to see your new nature friend. Anyway, that's the musings for today. Let's get into your card messages. Today's messages are coming from the Tarot of Curious Creatures by Pixie Curio, Miss Chris Ann. I love her. And then the second edition, Oracle of the Essences We're going to close our eyes and do 3 big, deep breaths, nice and slow, really expanding our abdomens. And we're going to breathe in through our nose and out through our mouth. All right, go ahead and breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. And 3rd time, breathing in and out. Lovely. All right. Option 1, option 2. All right. If you chose option 1, we got bergamot, determination and maturity. And we've got King of Swords reversed. And if you can hear Lucy right now, she always likes to chime in. She brought in a toy. She's wanting to play. So we got her going on. So first of all, bergamot, if you want to work with this plant medicine this week, you will probably find it beneficial to incorporate this. An easy way, if you're a tea drinker, an easy way to incorporate bergamot into your day is by having some Earl Grey tea. It's black tea with bergamot, in case you didn't know. But so you may find that beneficial for your energy this week is to incorporate some bergamot. So your message this week is, and I feel like this was one of the part of a message last week as well. So I'll be curious if you watched last week's video and got a message about kind of like determination, and then maybe you picked this as well of continuing and determination. Oh my gosh, she's so cute right now. Anyway, you are close to achieving a goal. You are close to maturity. A plan or a goal that you have set is close to maturity. So don't give up. You may find yourself this week, though, the kind of closer you're getting to achieving a goal or having this thing materialize or fully mature in your life, that it makes you kind of anxious. And it may make you anxious because you're like, oh my gosh, it's finally happening. Or it could make you anxious as far as like, okay, come on, is this going to happen? Like, I'm so close. Can it just happen already? Can it be done? Can I achieve this? So it can be done and I know that it's actually happening. So you may find yourself kind of snippy with people today and kind of a little, this week, and short with people. On the flip side, you may also be noticing people a little short with you. We're kind of in the middle of Mercury retrograde where there's still kind of could be some issues with communication. So be aware of that this week. But don't let your excitement or fear or anxiousness of achieving goals this week mess with your mood. You know, you can achieve your goals and you can not let things get in your way without having an attitude about it, basically. Always set your boundaries and keep your boundaries and be healthy with those boundaries. But, you know, there's a difference between being like assertive and driven, and being kind of just a jerky mess. I don't know how else to word that. Don't be a jerk, but keep your assertive boundaries. All right, if you chose option 2, we have Judgment with the adorable little raccoons. How freaking cute. And we have Vetiver, Concentration and Grounding. And also, like Bergamot, if you got Vetiver, it may be beneficial for you this week to incorporate Vetiver into your practice. So like Vetiver incense you could burn, or utilizing the essential oil of Vetiver, you could do that as well. This week, if you chose this, the eclipse that we had on the 8th may have really impacted you. You may be really feeling the eclipse energies. You may be really feeling other planetary things that are happening. There's just kind of a lot of like spiritual energy happening around you right now. And it's important for you to stay grounded. Again, I think this was similar message that we got last week as well, of the importance of staying grounded. So make sure you're doing things like connecting with nature. That little homework assignment that I mentioned a moment ago is going to be really good for you this week to get you out into nature. And maybe you'll find just the rock or item that you need to kind of help ground all of this spiritual energy that has been coursing through you since last week. Also, on kind of just more of a mundane level, literally Judgment could be coming up for you this week. So you may find, and it could be because... Okay, let me back up. I'm saying too many things at one time. You may find this week that people are kind of being a little judgmental towards you and kind of putting their own insecurities onto you. And this could be because they have felt they feel a shift within you. And sometimes when we are shifting and we are growing and we are evolving and we are comfortable in our own energy and in our own essence, that can kind of make other people a little uncomfortable sometimes. And so they may be a little more judgmental towards you just because your energy shift is making them uncomfortable. And if you're making them uncomfortable, then they're like, well, I don't like that, so now I'm gonna react this way. And everybody's entitled to their feelings, right? Nobody should be mean to anybody, but just be aware that the feelings and intentions being directed towards you this week could be a little bit more judgmental, which again, this is where grounding and kind of securing your energy will be of importance. Because if you're grounded and secure in your energy, you've taken your energy shifts, maybe you've reached kind of like a higher spiritual level than you've been. I don't like that terminology at all, but that's the only way I could think to describe it. You're at a different frequency, I guess. But if you're secure in that and you're anchored in who you are, and remember, it's important to stay anchored and to be kind of realistic and your energy grounded while we are also elevating to different energetic frequencies. But as long as you're anchored in who you are and you know who you are, it doesn't matter who the hell's judging you, because you know who you are, and that's what's important. So that is your message for the week. All right, everybody, that is it. I hope you enjoyed. Okay, peace out.